Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Shruti.
And I'm Dre. And together we are Beauty and the Beast.
So today we're watching Code Geass.
So today we're jumping back into Code Geass Season 1, Episode 12, The Messenger from Kyoto. Let's get right into it.
Lelouch, a young outcast prince of Britannia, possesses two great
Such a
powers.
performer.
One of them is the absolute ability to compel any person to do whatever he commands. Veiling his true identity behind a mask and the code name Zero, Lelouch has made his move to avenge his mother's murder. What will be the final outcome of these actions? At this point, no one can predict.
The Japan Liberation Front was nearly wiped out by your Narita operation, Viceroy. Now we're hunting down the survivors, one by one.
The occupation government is responsible for this. They've done nothing about Area 11 subways and mining railways.
The subway tunnels stretch over the whole country. We can't just fill them all in. We don't have the budget.
The terrorists are using them as their strike bases and escape routes.
Zero's growing stronger and bolder every day.
Vice Minister, Internal Affairs has appointed a special group of 11s to self-govern this area. Isn't that right?
A group of blue bloods and plutocrats. Relics of their dismal past.
If you suppress them, then the 11's economy will certainly collapse. That means no tax revenue to send to the homeland. Also, it's a prime directive of the Empire.
What have you done to find the Black Knights?
You can't squeeze information out of corpses.
So you can't catch Zero and you don't want us to hit Kyoto. Do you know the word incompetent, Minister? It's for people who can't get results.
I heard he lost his custom burais, so there's no hope.
There is hope.
The Black Knights, you've been infatuated with Zero since he rescued Susaku Kurorugi.
However, with the help of Lord Britannia, she fled to the American colonies, now known as our homeland, Britannia.
Lelouch and Suzaku are missing. Cullen.
Constipated? Your monthly? Huh? That's not it. You look because Lelouch is gone. Just tell him already. 3 little words. I like you. I couldn't. What if he rejects me? It could ruin our great friendship. If it's bothering you, why not just ask him the next chance you get?
Oh, here he is.
Lulu, I thought you were absent.
Nonnally had a little fever this morning.
So
Is that Cullen's
feeling
coat?
better now?
A bit. Madam President, those papers?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Make
The
sure
one
you
that she wears
organize
when
all of
she
them by
does
year
her,
in class,
Her
okay?
nightmare.
Yeah, I will.
Huh? Where's my tickets? Huh? Lulu!
What is it?
Invited to some 11.
Is my dad's letter mixed up with that paperwork?
C2.
To me, he's nothing more than a...
Ah! They didn't tell us. Who's this?
I did it! I mean, he didn't say no. Then again,
She asked him to
he's
come to
just
the
coming with me to a
performance.
little concert. So it's no big thing. But still, it's a
Tuition.
chance.
Kyoto praised us for using the Gurren Mark II so well.
Why would Shirley just, out of the blue?
So I was just wondering...
Here,
What's this?
a love letter.
From you?
And they say you have no sense of humor. It's an official letter from Kyoto. They urgently request a meeting.
Is this really such a big deal?
A big deal?
It could solve our financial crisis.
Crisis?
Crisis.
There shouldn't be any problem if you're following the budget I laid out.
Well,
Hey, it's not my fault.
We'll put Ogie in charge of the treasury for now.
Hold it right there. That's my job.
If you want me to trust
We
you,
just found
You're
out
not
why you
doing a
shouldn't
great
be.
job,
you actually
buddy.
just say trust a guy who hides his face?
Who cares who he is? He had the skill to outwit Cornelia, didn't he?
You did.
That's why he's the leader of the Black Knights. Do you really need to know more?
Watch Yuffie. Looking so princessy.
What is this girl doing? Is she?
If you're not feeling well, then... Oh no, it's nothing.
She was,
Don't worry about it.
So what do
rubbing
we do?
herself at the edge of the table.
We're in out.
Oh my god.
We're the senior
Okay, I'm gonna
commanders, and he
look that up
keeps
just quickly.
kids.
Because that's
She has a thing.
Because I know she does have a thing for. Oh yeah, that's definitely a Humpkin
And they
vibe.
show her skirt riding up. Don't eat there.
Unit. I don't mind about his kid sister Colin, but
You were next in line to be leader.
Colin.
No one said that at Narita.
I've narrowed it down to 12 possibilities. Now let's see which bets pay off. For that, I'll have to meet them face to face. Who is it?
It's me.
Do you want to know my identity as well?
That girl knows, doesn't she? No. Sorry to bother you. Lelouch?
Looks like your fever's gone.
Maybe I was just a little moody. Perhaps my body just did this on its own to get your attention.
You're wrong. I haven't changed.
So then, can I be a little selfish now? Please hold my hand just a little bit longer. I'm afraid I'll have that dream again.
What dream?
Of that night she lost her legs.
No matter what Kyoto's intentions are, I want their power.
Is that what you
Shouldn't you like
wish
dye
for?
your hair
If
to
it's
look
at the
more?
very core of your reason for living, then I'll try to help you. By the way, you forgot something.
I didn't forget. I don't know when I'll be back tonight, so I was planning to call her and cancel. Good timing. I wanted to call. You see...
Listen, Lulu? I know I made a date with you, but I may be late.
What are you up to, girl? You in Narita?
Please bring your command staff along.
Before I do...
Severely damaged corpses should be brought to Tent 2. Bring remains with identifiable faces to Tent 1. Note locations and times.
With identifiable faces.
Was it really her?
Did
I really see her there?
Forget it. She doesn't show up in any of the data.
dug enough bodies out of the landslide yet?
I'd like to continue with recovery operations. What do they hope to achieve by sacrificing all these lives?
They're knights for justice, haven't you heard?
Is this justice?
All set. I replaced the energy filler for you.
Okay.
Where'd she go?
I checked the units, including the purebloods.
And I was right, wasn't I?
Yes, a radiant surge.
Rakshata. I never thought she'd work with our enemies.
If we have to fight that nightmare again...
You don't think it could win against my dear Lancelot?
It could.
What the hell?
But they were able to capture her energy?
We're going up?
This is the Fuji mines?
That is not possible. There's no way we could be here.
It has to be Mount Fuji.
Once known for its clear water and quiet beauty, now it is bent to the Empire's will, a place of hideous violation, a reflection of what Japan has become.
A planet in Star Wars, to be
I apologize
honest.
for not showing my face, but Zero, your face is hidden as well. Unfortunately, I cannot allow this. You will show me your face.
What he asked? He can mind control all y'all.
Which of you is Ogi?
That's me.
You will remove Zero's mask.
Help us to put our trust in you.
Oh!
I knew it.
You there, girl. Is this true?
It is.
So, you are not Japanese?
Correct, Taizo
I knew it.
Kirihara.
Anyone who can identify him must die, especially one who is not Japanese!
Hey, hold on!
Zero's in there.
Zero's in there.
Taizo Kirihara, founder of Kirihara Industries, which has a monopoly on Sakuradite mining. Formerly a key backer of the Kururugi regime. In reality, you are one of the leaders of the 6 houses of Kyoto, who support resistance groups throughout Japan. A double agent. It's as you guessed, though. I am not Japanese.
No wonder he never showed his face.
If you are not Japanese, why do you fight for Japan?
I have reasons which compel me inexorably. I'm
Inexorably.
glad dealing with you.
So the flower planted 8 years ago has finally bloomed.
They still don't know who he is.
Augie!
Yes.
I urge you to follow Zero. And I guarantee that if you do, we will assist you generously with intelligence.
Bro, he just got you to reinforce everything I was already telling y'all.
And he didn't even have to use his eye.
Grateful.
Exactly. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh, all the family are identifying the corpse.
Yes, the spelling of Finette matches this one. I'm afraid this is him. I'm sorry you had to learn about it like this.
What? Why does her thing say Shirley Finette?
Can you please identify
That's her. She's Finette and she's looking for her father, her brother, or somebody.
I'm sorry you had to learn about it like this.
Of course, it's too late already.
She had a picture of Lelouch in her hand too.
I'm sorry I was late.
Shirley.
Come on, let's go someplace to get out of the rain now.
Lulu, tell me. Zero, he fights for the weak, doesn't he? Then why did he kill my father? You know, my father was so gentle. He didn't do anything wrong. But he was buried alive. He couldn't breathe. Why? Why did my father have to die? No! Please, Lulu.
No,
You never change a heart.
No, bruh.
After he was just confirmed as being Britannia's enemy.
Ooh.
Like,
Zero.
yeah. He comes back to find out he killed a friend of his father.
Oh man, that was rough. That was rough.
Man, shit's getting real. Is Zero gonna think on that all Britannians are evil and changes? Ah!
Now I knew the Ashfords were looking out for them because they were letting them stay at the school in the student council premises, but I didn't know that they were adopted by Kururugi 8 years ago. That's right. That's when we seen them as children playing up the hill. And what's funny about him saying that the flower that was planted 8 years ago is when you first saw C2, Kururugi and Lelouch, you saw that little yellow flower that was growing in that field. You know what I'm saying? So, bruh, damn. Oh, I'm like, why is like, I knew Shirley, like obviously she's fallen for Lulu, but I'm like, why is she sitting there so morbidly sad? It had to be something like that.
Yes, I understand my actions have consequences. I know that now. If I can keep Kirihara quiet, I can go back to being merely Lelouch Lamperouge. But even so...
Shirley at gunpoint.
Bruh. That's wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like I was saying, like, for her to be that morbidly sad, I knew it had to be something groundbreaking. And the thing is, what was interesting about that also was, like, when we saw her going and we saw the train to Narita, I'm like, why is she going back to the old battlefield? You know what I'm saying? I had no idea. And then I see Jeremiah's homegirl looking at the thing, Finette, and I'm like, wait, that's Shirley's picture. But obviously she said him, you know? I'm like, bruh. But then she had Lelouch's actual photograph in her other hand. So I'm like, did Shirley procure that, or is that just the guy that they were suspecting was, because they did suspect that one of the students from the high school was Zero, you know what I'm saying? So I wonder if they just had that picture seeing to see if they found his body in the mix, or just, yeah, maybe they were using it to see if they found his body in the mix too, because then they would be like, okay, so he isn't Zero because Zero's still alive, you know?
I thought it was just she had a picture of him in her ID wallet that she gave to the girl.
Like, you see Suzaku fortifying himself, like, every time. Because that's the thing, even though the Black Knights are there for justice, every time that there's a senseless murder, like, for example, Shirley's father, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, not a senseless murder, but every time that anybody who wasn't in the line of fire gets hit, Suzaku's even more powered up to now to reel it in, to do it through the system and do it the way justice does it. But I mean, the thing is, either way, there's going to be spilled milk on the other side. Because the thing is, when you were a part of the Britannian army, while you were while you were an important piece of the Britannian army, they exterminated 2 ghettos under your watch. You know what I'm saying? So how much are you really down for righteousness if it's not being done by the hand of the government? You know what I'm saying? Like, you understand that a kid with a crayon's gonna draw outside the lines, but how much of the government drawing outside of the lines will you accept? You know what I'm saying? Because they have the power to not do those things. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting to see them building even as their relationship builds together, their unified stance against each other builds stronger every episode, man. Jesus Christ.
Amazing.
And now we've got fucking Kyoto on our side, man.
Right?
That was crazy. Well, even without the Geass, he was able to get everything he wanted. He was able to get. He's like, I want their power, so I'm just assuming he's gonna walk in there, do his Geass to everybody, but he got it the right way, and now he reinforced his secrecy by the guy who's. The people, your subordinates are telling you that this guy's super powerful. The super powerful guy comes to your subordinate and says, you have to go twice as hard for Lelouch as you were before. His identity must be preserved for you guys to be effective. Man, he got fucking everything he wanted.
Now,
yeah, man.
Awesome.
Now, we got to get on to gunpoint. Shirley at gunpoint. Jesus Christ. Another great Code Geass episode, and we can't wait to get on to our next one. So, thank y'all for joining us for this latest episode of Code Geass.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like the video.
Let us know what you thought about this episode down in our comments, and be sure to go over to our Patreon and check out the full-length uncut reaction, or stop by simply to support our channel.
I'm Shruti.
And I'm Drake from Beauty and the Beard. We're signing off with the next one.